Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a review on Marvel Legends Thorbuster Iron Man. Now Thorbuster Iron Man is a suit created by Iron Man to bust Thor. Wow, what a unique concept never thought up by Iron Man ever. Anyways, this suit was made to combat Thor whenever he got too rowdy. And he did get rowdy. And very powerful. Too powerful for this suit to handle alone, so he had to power it with a Asgardian crystal gifted to him by Thor to help supply the Earth with clean energy, but instead he decided to use it on this suit to give him magical properties similar to that of his hammer Mjolnir. You would think he would win now, using magic similar to that of Mjolnir's on an entire suit, but he didn't. It got thrashed, and he never used it again. But that's the story of all his Buster suits now, isn't it? He always makes it to beat someone, and always fails to beat that someone because that someone just so happens to be much more powerful than he expects. But he tries, and that's what matters. Anyways, this figure looks great. The suit looks great. It's supposed to look like the Destroyer armor from Marvel, but like a furry to a Sonic character, Iron Man took cues from the design, added his own colors, and made his original character, Do Not Steal. But unlike Cold Steel, I actually like this unironically. My figure did come with some paint smudges, right here with some black paint, some gold paint up here, and some red on the crotch. Don't ask. But it's not really the figure's fault. I got this at a flea market for cheap, and don't be scared, don't be alarmed that this might happen to your inbox figure, because it won't. It's still really clean looking, and don't be too distressed about it. Now, the poses you can do with this guy are really good. Everything can move well, everything's tight, everything just feels great. And posing it's super fun. My favorite pose is this one that looks like he's about to shoot repulsor blasts at the enemy, probably Thor. But he's super fun to play around with, and I generally don't have that many complaints about him. I do have one though. The legs are really finicky. Whenever I try to keep him straight, he looks very awkward. But why would you want to keep him straight? You have to make him look like he's about to hit something, because this is the Thorbuster, and that's what the Thorbuster does: hits people. So that's a really non-complaint, but it's there. I don't know if it might be just my figure, but it's still there. Now the posability on this figure is really good too. Let me just remove the mask because it's gonna fall off anyways when I fill it with the head. It can look left and right. It's on a 360, so it's basically unlimited. It can look up and down that far. Arms can move out with a swivel at the shoulder and at the upper arm. Double jointed elbow. Swivel at the hands. The hands can also move down and up, and the fingers can do an open and close motion, but they really don't make a fist. If anything, it looks like he's about to get proposed to, but you can make him look like he's about to shoot a repulsor blast, and that's really all you need from a Iron Man figure. Now the abs can do a crunch, but they're on a ratchet, so you can hear it go 1, 2. So it's very limited, but still good. Hips can swivel. Legs can move out that far, can kick that far, and can go back that far. Swivel at the upper leg, double jointed knee, swivel at the lower leg, and the feet can move back that far, forward that far, and the toes can also go up. And it also has a ankle tilt, which I did not expect. But I don't know if it's just my figure, but it looks like it's broken, the legs. Right here, these 2 points look like they're supposed to be glued in the back and front of the leg, but they're not, and they're just like that. Maybe it was a designer choice that they can actually tilt, or maybe they were broken at the flea market. Either way, it still works. It definitely doesn't limit the legs, so that might be a modification you guys can do. Or I'm just stupid. Probably both. Probably the second one. Here he is standing next to Marvel Select Ultimate Thor, who is about 7 inches, and Thorbuster is almost as big as him. Not almost, but still, they do complement each other. So I recommend getting a Marvel Select scaled Thor figure, which there are a few good ones, to complement this Iron Man suit, because most of the time Thor is taller than most Iron Man suits. You could also maybe get a Marvel Legends Thor, which I think are just smaller, but you do you. In the end, I can't recommend this figure enough. It looks great. It feels great. It can fit with almost any Iron Man or Thor collection. You can pose it in so many ways and just have a blast with it. And the complaints I could find about it are really just complaints that I have because it came from a flea market. And I feel like that's the problem of the flea market. In box, which goes for like 25 or 30 bucks, you're getting this figure, a build a figure, and a comic. And all of it's worth it. Maybe if you want, you could just get this figure off eBay, but you're getting a great figure nonetheless. So really, if you get the chance to get this figure, don't pass it up. Pick it up, and trust me, you won't regret it. You'll have tons of fun with it. Anyways, this has been my review on Marvel Legends Thorbuster Iron Man. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a good day.